And now, pre-recorded from his homie's house in the Heartland, a man who doesn't really need an introduction because his name is right there on the title. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Breadstick Ninja!
All right. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks for joining us. And as you just saw, I'm Breadstick Ninja. I'm your host. And I know what you're thinking. Is that the guy from Lord of the Rings? Did he play Gimli? No, that was John Rhys Davies. I mean, we both got the sexy beard, but that's it. That's all we got in common. And you're thinking in your mind, okay, it's not Gimli, but did I see that guy dropping some sick bars? Is that where I saw him? No, that's Adam Calhoun, right? Once again, sexy beard, sexy bars. That's not me though. I think it might have been a TikTok. I can see where the confusion comes from, right?
I'm telling you, you look just like Adam Calhoun, man. Except you're a little too happy.
It's all about the sexiness. But no, I'm Breadstick Ninja. And people ask me, Breadstick Ninja, where do you get your name from? That's a unique name, Breadstick Ninja. It's simple. I love breadsticks, and I love ninjas. It just made sense. Cheesy and deadly. Now, some of you who do recognize me, you might know me from What Can He Do, right? That YouTube show, What Can He Do? From about 2019 to 2020, I was the co-host, Breadstick Ninja. But the tables have turned, and now I'm the host. I got my own show, the Breadstick Ninja Show. You know, because you're here. Episode number 1. And what happened to Kenny G? That's probably what you're thinking right now. Where did Kenny G go? Well, look, I take care of my boys, okay? Kenny G, bring us in with some tunes. Give me something fast, Kenny G. All right, now back it up. Now, let's try bringing in with something slow, Kenny G. Okay, now listen. I'm thinking, give me like a country vibe, Kenny G. Country vibe is what I'm thinking.
This is how this is supposed to work, man.
Kenny G, what's the name of the show?
Breadstick Ninja Show.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, I want to hear some hot cross buns on the recorder. Hot cross buns, Kenny G.
All right, right here.
Hot cross buns.
All right, you got it. It's the Breadstick Ninja Show. It's all my way. I hope you're ready. Let's get into it. This is a fancy show. How am I supposed to put out cutting edge content when I can't get a charcuterie board that make a man think, you know? I need a thinking man's charcuterie board.
Ricky's here.
Ricky's here? Ricky? Taco Bell Ricky.
Taco Bell Ricky.
Okay, let's get him up. Let's get everybody fired up. We're going to welcome our first guest of the evening. Our interview for tonight's show is Ricky Hornbeck, okay? Taco specialist from Taco Bell Store 186. And we're going to get down to the bottom of what's been going on with these Taco Bell stores, right? Send him out. Ricky! Hey, listen. Thanks for being on the show, man. Let me get them the tacos. Thanks for being on. Have a seat right here, Ricky, okay? All right, we're going to put them tacos right there, okay? We're going to get back to that. So first thing, thanks for being on the show.
What show?
The Breadstick Ninja Show.
Dude, I just came to deliver tacos.
Exactly.
You actually owe me $5.32.
Listen, we're going to have Susan take care of that, okay? Right after the interview. And don't worry, there's going to be a big tip in it for you, Ricky.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what was my order, Ricky? Can you tell me?
3 tacos?
3 tacos. Now, let's just verify this order, Ricky. Because let me tell you, in my experience, there's been some real shady happenings at the local Taco Bell. Am I right, Ricky?
I just worked there.
Yeah. That's what they all say, Ricky. Taco number 1, okay? It's taco number 2, Ricky. We got taco number 3. How many tacos did you say this order was, Ricky?
3.
3, exactly. How many sauces are in this bag, Ricky? Can you see that, Ricky?
1.
1 sauce, Ricky. 1 sauce, Ricky. Now, let me ask you this question. You seem like a really well-informed guy to me, Ricky. How am I supposed to sauce 3 tacos? with 1 pack of mild.
Professional rationing?
That sounds like a company line to me, Ricky.
I just put it in the bag.
Okay, all right, okay. So Jonah, do you actually make the tacos?
Yes.
Now, I've heard there's a real ground beef shortage going on right now.
I think it's because of the cow fart taxes.
Cow fart taxes, Ricky? Did your manager tell you to say that?
Manager?
Yeah, the manager at the local store 186. Let's just see what the ratio of ground beef to lettuce is on this, Ricky. What's the ratio of lettuce to ground beef look like to you, Ricky?
Looks about 50-50.
That's easily 1/3 to 2/3, Ricky. And did you hear a crunch?
No.
No. You call that a hard shell? I call that a soft shell, Ricky. I know what's been going on at the local 186 because I go in there and I eat those chili cheese burritos every day, Ricky. I know you guys been shorting them on the ground beef. I know you've been skimming off the top when it comes to the sauces. The hot sauces, Ricky. You guys are skimming off the top at 186. And the local Taco Bell customers, the guys who really depend on that 1 a.m. bean burrito, we're the ones that suffer. We're the ones that suffer, Ricky.
We haven't even been open till 1 a.m.
You should be, Ricky! Because that's when most people need their Taco Bell. So I can't even look at you, Ricky. Get him off the show. Get him off. I can't even look at you, Ricky.
No, you.
Wait, bring him back. Bring him back. Get him back out here. Sit down, Ricky. Sit down. I have to apologize. I'm sorry. It's, it's the first show. You're my first interview. I'm passionate about my tacos, my Taco Bell, and it got a hold of me. It got a grip on me, Ricky.
That's fair. Everybody loves tacos.
I can appreciate that you understand that. Okay? Now listen, I don't want any hard feelings between the Breadstick Ninja Show and the local 186, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's hug it out, Ricky. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, listen, Ricky. You have one of these tacos. Get up on that. Let's have some of that, Ricky. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff, isn't it, Ricky? Mm-hmm. You can take that with you. That's Susan will pay for that on the way out. Susan, just take care of Ricky over there. We'll be back after this message from our sponsor. Kenny G, is Taco Bell the sponsor?
I don't know, man.
Whew, we better hope not, because that didn't go well for Taco Bell. Welcome back to the Breadstick Ninja Show, and thanks for joining me for a brand new segment called Breadsticks Take. And to start it out, for our very first Breadsticks Take, we're going to be doing one of my personal favorites, Roadhouse. Roadhouse, filmed in 1989, stars Patrick Swayze as John Dalton, Sam Elliott, Kelly Lynch, and Ben Gazzara. And if you have never seen Roadhouse, where you been, bro? Where you been? This is a cult classic. Some people would disagree with me. They'd say, it's one of those movies that's so bad it's good. But I'm going to call it a cult classic. It's great. It's got all the elements of a great movie. So what happens? You're probably asking. All right, so Patrick Swayze plays John Dalton, and he is the best bouncer in the biz. And he gets the call to come to Jasper and clean up the Double Deuce, because they got shit going on. I mean, they're sweeping up the eyeballs after closing every night. And they got to shut that down. And they need the best. And that's Dalton. So he leaves his club. He goes down to Jasper. He's going to clean up the Double Deuce. And that's where he meets the memorable, the gorgeous Kelly Lynch, a.k.a. Elizabeth Clay, the town doctor, right? I don't know if you want to call it love. I don't know if you want to call it 80s lust. But it happens. And it's great. But of course, he butts head with Ben Gazzara, who plays Brad Wesley, the town villain, the big man on campus, right? And he's got a thing for Kelly Lynch. And let me tell you, I found it a little disturbing because he was like super old compared to her. But I mean, whatever, I get whatever, right? So apparently he's like some sort of villain who like owns a town and like runs around with like 14 dudes. They hang out all the time. I don't know. It's like his henchmen. It was kind of an awkward setup. I'm not going to lie to you, but that's what was going on. And Patrick Swayze's got to set him straight. He's got to take back a Jasper, free the townspeople, clean up the Double Deuce, and he does it all with his best buddy, his mentor, Wade Garrett, at his side. Wow, that's Sam Elliott. And let's be real, people. Let's be real. Have you ever seen Sam Elliott in a movie where he wasn't a badass? I haven't. He's awesome in everything he does, and Roadhouse is no exception. So you might be asking yourself, Breadstick, what is so cool about the movie? Like, what did you take away from the movie? Well, now you know what it's about. Let me tell you a couple of the reasons why I personally love Roadhouse. Okay? Number one, Patrick Swayze rocking that feathered hair. I mean, like nobody else can. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we learned from Roadhouse, right? We've learned several things. If you want to get with that town doctor, that hot town doctor, Kelly Lynch, you want to get with her, you just need a few things, right? You need the feathered hair, and you need the barn apartment. If you haven't seen the movie, Patrick Swayze takes an apartment that is basically the upstairs of a barn. I know you're thinking, Breadstick, the chicks don't want barn apartments, right? They need the conditioned air. They don't want to smell the horse dookie when they're trying to go to sleep at night. They want the television. Barn apartments ain't got none of that, right? I'm telling you, look, watch Roadhouse. It'll show you. They love it, okay? They love to smell the horse dookie. They don't care about air conditioning or television or electricity, okay? Because Patrick Swayze had the barn apartment and Kelly Lynch loved it. She loved it. Second thing we learned from Roadhouse. If you need to rip out a man's throat, 3 fingers. That's how you do it right there. You can rip out a guy's throat with 3 fingers. That's all you got to know. I got to be careful so I don't actually tear my own out right now. That's how he does it. That's the technique. Watch the movie. You'll know, and you'll be able to rip out some throats. Last thing that you need to make an awesome movie is an awesome villain, okay? Now, Brad Wesley, like I said, played by Ben Gazzara, it's weird. It's a weird vibe because he's older and he's like, obviously he's got a thing, right, for Elizabeth Clay, the town doctor. You know, he could be her grandpa. I'm not judging. He could be her grandpa in that movie, but it's okay. He wants to get with her. She's not having that, okay? What does he do? He drives a monster truck through a car dealership. That's what you want in your villains. You want a villain who's got a monster truck. His own Bigfoot. And he just drives it right to the car dealership and smashes up all the cars. I mean, you got Kelly Lynch's booty. You got Patrick Swayze's feathered hair. You got Sam Elliott's rough and tumble cowboy physique. Let's edit that one, because I just said physique on camera. You got Sam Elliott's rough and tumble cowboy persona. And then you got a villain who's got a monster truck. It's a win-win-win all the way around, if you ask me. So if I was going to rate this movie, what would I give it? 4.5 out of 5 breadsticks. You heard it right here. 4.5 breadsticks. It's a great movie. Check it out. If you haven't seen it, you're going to love it. And that is Breadstick's take on Roadhouse. 1. Never underestimate your opponent. Expect the unexpected. 2. Take it outside. Never start anything inside the bar unless it's absolutely necessary. And 3. Be nice. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I had a blast. It was a great show. We got a ton of great stuff coming up. Ton of movie reviews. Ton of random questions with random people. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff here.
Reaction videos.
We're going to be doing reaction videos. We're going to be interviewing people. I mean, as often as we can get them on here. And be safe with COVID. But that's it. That's the Breadstick Ninja Show. And now you know why the Breadstick Ninja Show is number 1 on YouTube. It's number 1. We're ranked number... What? I can't say that.
No, we come on at 1.
We come on at 1. But that's because
Actually, that's not true either.
because we're the number 1 show. That's not true. We don't come on at 1
No, actually, no.
because we're not the number 1. We're not the number.
Not number 1. Not come on at 1.
So to summarize, we're not number 1. We don't come on at 1, but we're definitely the one you want to watch.
This is episode number 1.
And this is episode number 1. They just reminded me. This is episode number 1. Are you sure this is 1? I thought this is the second episode.
No, this is
Or
1.
2. I hope you enjoyed the second episode of the Breadstick Ninja Show, and we will see you back here real shortly with episode number 3. Number 2.
Yeah, 2.
Number 2. We'll see you real shortly with episode number 2. That's the budget I'm working with, people. I mean, I just don't... I can only work with what they give me. I mean, it's McGillicuddy. You seeing this? We'll see you next week.
That was good, dude. Dude, that was awesome.
Thanks, guys. Great work, everybody.
I think we picked up 5 subscribers already, dude.
That was great work, everybody. Susan, I don't know what you're still doing here. I know Kenny G already fired you.
Actually, no, we lost 5 subscribers. I went down 5.